Okay, we are back with the second half, 80%. I don't know, the other portion of this episode. Hopefully things are fixed. Kind of looks like it is, so fingers crossed.
It's crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess
Back
you're
to
right.
epic conversations
More like a painting
on
than a
during
living,
space
breathing
travel.
world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective.
One of the beauties of the
Kinda makes
universe.
the differences
You're
between
so
the
small,
Remnants
man.
and the Danans
We're
feel
all
pretty
small.
small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Alright, I'm down.
The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be alright with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Okay. Here we go.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Whoa.
Different? Like in a bad way different? No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.
No, that's cute. Alright, well. I want to talk to Shion last, because that's the tradition. Go, Halim.
Is something wrong?
No. I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years, that's all.
What, since you've been there?
You mean since you became a lord and left Lenegis? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me though, you too have a history with Lenegis.
Yeah,
A
bad
traumatic
one.
no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
It's a very mature outlook.
I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address.
True.
Come back and speak to me when you finish looking around the ship.
Can do. Alright. Who's next? Rinwell and Law at once. So lovely. That's finally
Alvin,
a double one.
listen to this. So Law and I were just talking, and
Hey, shut up!
What?
What's got Law all flustered?
Yeah, I'm curious.
only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby.
Of course he
All
is.
that fuss he made about naming the ship too.
I'd be scared.
Hey, I never said I was scared.
You should be.
I just think it's, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean,
starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renan technology. It got me to Dana in one piece, remember?
that it did.
Oh, that's a good point. If you think so, Alvin, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Gosh, she loves
Hard to argue
teasing
with
Law.
that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alvin. It's just wrong, okay?
It's like, I just don't like it. Fucking Law. Alright, where's Kisara? Kisara, I'm going the wrong way. Oh wait, no, I'm going the right way. Just got my map all flustered. This ship looks epic, dude. Look at this shit. What's in here? Oh, I can go this way. What is this? No, nothing. Well, that's a little lame. There's like items or something on here. Makes sense there's not, though. This is where I was in
You
sleep.
okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
What? You sleeping,
It's a
man?
healing pod. It
Oh,
fixes
never mind.
injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say.
That was like the sleep
That should
pod.
definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
No, I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegis, that's all. What with the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? But that mean you were inside for 300 years?
So it was the sleeping
Yes.
pod.
It sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
That's definitely
I'm
quite
curious,
some
though.
lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
Yeah. Now we have a party and a little family.
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but... Alphen, can you recall back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia? About the dream of coexistence and needing to learn what it
Sora.
entailed?
Sorry, he's just going to town.
Of course. That's why you came
Right
with
by
us,
the
right?
mic, as always.
To learn what you
cute
couldn't
boy.
at home.
Even in that time, I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now, and those still to come. The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Danans,
All of
wherever
them.
they might be, to be free.
Every
If I've
Danon.
learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Hell yeah.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet.
Yeah,
You
we
should
got some more
probably
shit.
Save your thanks.
More shit to
At
do.
least until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
I know. But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh? Let's take things one step at a time.
Okay, now to Shion. As is tradition, we save her for last. Meow.
We'll be going to Lenegus soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegus like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Probably for
Let's
terrible
just
for
say,
her.
I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
Man, we
You
were
mean
both guinea pigs.
They experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me.
Probably
The
wanted
look they
to.
gave me whenever one of them touched my skin. How could I forget it? Reeling from the pain, like I was a monster or something. Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched. Helplessly complicit in their pain.
Don't be
I
sad
thought things
again.
couldn't get any worse.
We're happy now, remember?
I started to have nightmares.
God,
visions
sad
of the
past though.
coming
How do you
apocalypse.
not just be like depressing about it?
Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition?
No.
Unable to so much as touch
No,
another
honestly.
soul? Loneliness was my best friend. Sure,
Alright,
I
stop
survived,
making it a
but with the
soliloquy.
knowledge that one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion. And that's when it
By
hit me.
oblivion.
If I was going to die, then it should mean something.
I can't hear the word oblivion
If I
without
have to
thinking of
sacrifice myself to save the world,
Zemnis from
so
Kingdom
be it.
Hearts. So,
I'm sorry.
it seems your
I
hearts
didn't mean
have
to make you
led
relive
you
that.
to oblivion. Good
No,
shit.
it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for...
That's exactly my point. Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? How is that even right?
It's not.
It's that logic that's used to justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never about saving only ourselves. But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction, then that has to include saving each other as well.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Not just me. We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours too, Shion. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be no room for losers in this fight. Now I see it. The true nature of our struggle.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Danon victory over Rena can't be the end.
Nope.
Do you think we can pull it off?
Not
You bet we can
anytime
pull it off.
soon, but yeah, we
have
can
to.
do it.
It's the only hope we have of things ever
Yeah,
changing.
it's gonna take a while for shit to
Yeah,
really change, you
You're
know?
right.
Just
No
how
one's ever
this
changed
kind
the future
of stuff works, like
without
revolution
aiming for
and
the
whatnot.
stars. We can do this. Together.
Together. Yeah. Alright, Dohalim. I explored and shit.
Is everyone about ready? We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Rad.
Before we do that, just what exactly should we expect when we get down there?
Lots of soldiers to kill.
Kisara has a point. Now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about Lenegis.
I'd like to hear more too. It's been centuries since I was last there, and they didn't exactly give me the grand tour.
Very well. First and foremost, Lenegis was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest on Dana.
Hell yeah.
Of course,
Was.
it also happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Wonder who's in charge.
Enough to
The red
determine
woman?
someone's social rank, you mean? But astral arts are innate, right? So people's positions are fixed at birth.
Yeah, that
They
sounds
can be
about
all with
right.
the right training, and
like
there
a
are
king or
admittedly
queen.
other factors at play. But
Most of
yes,
the time,
that's
at least.
basically the gist. As a result, family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence, and those lineages are treated as nobility.
Those capable of only weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dana even if they wanted to. Still, even the lowest rung on the Renan ladder is considered superior to being a Danon. Keep that in mind down there.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right? What about you, Shion?
Come on, you've seen her skill with astral arts. You really need to ask?
No,
Fair
no,
point.
no. Thorns, man.
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting my thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high society.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking. Life's less complicated that way.
Aw. Getting a little friendlier.
Jeez, give backhanded compliments much?
It's good for her,
Wait
okay?
a second. Are you? He is! Lost blushing!
Oh.
Not.
Of course, separating people into castes based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst.
That seems to be like what they're good at, you know?
As if such simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's worth.
So this red woman, are we expecting to find her on Lenegis?
I would wager so. Lenegis is too deeply involved in all this to discard the possibility. Chances are she's also connected to the Renis Alma being stolen from us in Pelegion.
Okay.
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dana, we need to take it back at all costs.
That red woman's got a lot to answer for. Just as well I've got a ton of questions.
It's gonna be one hell of a boss fight if she uses the Renis Alma against us. Oh, shit.
We're about to land. The descent could be a little bumpy, so brace yourselves.
If there are clues about your thorns out there, Shion, we'll find them.
Aw. They're so in love. Oh, a scene I experienced while I was grinding that I forgot to talk about. It was like a campfire conversation, but it was actually a pretty cute one. They were all talking about Shion's dress that they found at the ruins, and they were like, "Oh, it's just about time that we critique your fashion sense since you're always critiquing our fashion sense." So they're like, "Yeah," like Rinwell's like, making the joke like, "I heard you found those in some ruins, but it looks awesome, obviously." And then they asked what Alphen's opinion is, and he was like, "Well, the first time I saw them, and then she's like, "Stop!" Like, getting all embarrassed. And he's like, "I was captivated." Like, he finished that shit. He's like, Nah, everyone needs to know I feel this way about this girl. You know what I'm saying? I love her." Alphen's really getting it. He has embraced his love for Shion. And I thought that was a nice little scene. Or fluff dialogue. Whatever. It was nice either way. Oh, we're just on the ground already.
there's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegus's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Well, that's really convenient. Just let us in.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
Someone probably, right?
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
Seems like bad security, you know, to
Really
like
hope we
know
don't have to
someone's
fight
here
anybody
and
while
not
we're
send
here.
anyone to like get us.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right?
Yes.
And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too.
Also yes.
Any idea where we should start looking?
No. None at all.
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone.
Ooh,
That
sounds
seems as good
scary.
a place as any for us to start.
Forbidden? What are they hiding?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't
Hence
think
my
we've ever been
desire
there.
to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a sovereign in our midst.
He's like, oh, right.
In any case, changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lenegus would have required an immense source of power.
Then you think that source might have been the Renis Alma?
Seems likely.
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, if preparations are underway for it to be held once more, then the Renis Alma might be in the same place as last time, possibly together with the Red Woman.
Okay.
Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Indeed.
But it's been
Indeed.
over 300 years since I was made a sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right into the place after all this time.
There's only one way to find out. If there's even a chance you can get us in, I say we give it a shot.
Yeah, worth it.
Shion's right. Who knows? We might even find a clue to her thorns while we're at it.
Might just be a door that's locked, like,
All right.
unless you activate the
It's
sovereign
not like
power,
we're
you
swimming
know?
in leads, so let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone.
In which case, it'd be easy to get in. Remember? Oh, okay. Party's back.
Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renans. The capital city where Shion and Dohalim used to live, no less. Who knows what we'll find on the other side?
Craziness.
Thinking about what could be lurking out here is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, this is enemy territory.
You're such a loudmouth. You sure can be a worrywart at times.
Oh, I'm sorry. How stupid of me for wanting us to stay safe.
Would you two children stop squabbling? Or do you want everyone to know we're here?
So how many Renans actually live in this place?
I'm gonna guess 5 million?
I couldn't tell you exactly, though not as many as you might expect. Machines and Zeugles take care of most of the city's basic functions.
Great, the Zeugle's here too.
There's Zeugles out here too, huh?
God damn it, Elvin.
We can't afford to let our guard down after all.
That's what I said. Alright. What's this do? Oh, I can go back if I want to. Cool. I can still fast travel everywhere. That's fucking awesome. Alright. Let's go. I'm scared what's gonna be on the other side of the door. Oh god. Oh. It looks like they just got attacked or something. Or maybe when it changed shape, things broke? I don't know. Lenegus. Gotta keep up the tradition of reading all the area names in an epic voice. It's important, you know? We're all in awe and amazement. Oh, sky looks crazy.
What in the world?
This being Renan territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different. But this? This is a bit more than I anticipated.
The very foundations of the city have shifted. What could have caused this?
The
When
Renaissance.
Lenegis changed shape, it must have had an effect on the interior too.
Yeah.
Maybe when they sent the wedge down to Dana?
But they wouldn't move around the places where people live. These are their homes, right?
Maybe
I would think the
it was
citizens
a certain
themselves
person,
didn't have-
like it was just one person's decision, you know, as opposed to like the actual Renan government. I don't know. I'm getting a little lost in the story at this point. Just a little bit.
say in the matter. Either way, locating the Forbidden Zone just became that much trickier.
Great.
Dohalim? Is that you?
Oh, someone that recognizes him? No way.
Avakir, I'm glad to see you're well.
So it is you! But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown contest? And these people?
So you haven't heard what happened on Dana, then?
Heard what?
We liberated that shit, man.
Someone you know?
An old friend.
Hey, Dohalim, don't tell me you've started keeping company with...
They're with me. More importantly, what's happened here?
I'm really not sure. The city's foundations began to shift without warning, and now everything looks like this. We're all waiting for the Sovereign to tell us what's happening, but so far...
Avakir, listen to me. We're looking for the Forbidden Zone. Do you have any idea where we might find it?
He's just like,
Forbidden Zone?
what the fuck are you on,
What
man?
business could you possibly have there?
Trust me. The less you know, the better.
You're just the same as ever. I wish I could help, but what with the changed topography, I can barely locate my own home. Let alone
Oh,
the
shit.
Forbidden Zone.
Very well. It looks like we'll have to find the way there ourselves.
Have you seen Faria yet?
No.
I see.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna want to see the girl from his
Nothing much has
flashback.
changed with her. If anything, she's probably even more.
I can well imagine.
Why did you come back?
I
I
got
know
shit
it
to
can
do,
only
man.
result in pain for you both.
I've no doubt of that.
You really are the same as ever. Fine, I understand. Just don't say I didn't warn you. And take care of yourself. Okay, Doe?
Okay, he's not like an asshole, but he does still have a little racist in there. It's just in everyone, in the culture of everyone around here. Gonna have to beat that out of everyone. You motherfucker! Look how cool these fucking Danans are. How can you not like them? They're like,
So
wow,
who's
good point.
Faria?
Girl from his flashback. Yeah, seriously, no chill. Anyway, what's up with that? I need to know you're depressed and shit, but what's up?
If what Avakir said is true, it would seem the people of Lenegis are being kept in the dark about what's happening down on Dana.
They seem to be just as clueless about what's going on up here in their own world. Despite the fact that it's actually here that the wedge originally came from.
We need more information. Let's talk to the citizens, see what we can find out.
While we're at it, we can ask them about the Red Woman, too.
And don't forget about finding the way to the Forbidden Zone either.
Let's leave the talking to Shion. We can't have a bunch of Danans poking their noses around.
Good idea. I think that's for the best.
Shion and
I shall
Dohalim are gonna be doing
You
all the
sure?
talking here.
Being a lord on Lenegis has its advantages.
Right. Then we'll leave it to you two. The
Good night.
Danans among
There
us
we
should
go.
probably keep our heads down.
What if people freak out?
I shall explain it away by saying I'm leading you.
What are we, dogs?
No, but we could a lot deal with it.
What could be so important? It's worth destroying people's livelihoods and homes in the process.
Ascending, becoming the ultimate being. Something crazy and evil like that, maybe?
It's just
Give me all the power so I can evolve.
uprooting an entire city as if it were mere building blocks. Someone's got an awful lot of questions to answer.
From how it looks, they must be siphoning off astral energy from Dana.
But why do all
Oops,
this?
sorry.
What for? Surely they can't be using all that energy for the crown contest.
Whatever their purpose, disrupting their siphoning process alone won't be sufficient. Not while we still don't know what their end game is.
Yeah, we got some
He's
mystery
right.
solving
We
to
need
do.
to stop this from happening ever again.
For
This
Shizer.
Forbidden Zone
Right,
might be where we
Rinwell?
find some
Yeah.
answers, right?
Let's do
So
it.
what are we waiting for? Let's get moving!
You heard him. You don't have...
Yeah, let's keep moving. Oh my god. Skits
So,
galore.
I've been wondering, do you think when Lenegus was built, it was even made with people living here in mind?
Maybe not,
What do you
actually.
mean?
Well, none of this happened by coincidence, right? They must have designed it to transform like this. But then, if they knew people were going to live here, you'd think they would have taken that into consideration to avoid all this chaos.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Ordinarily, yes. You'd think so. Trust me, as far as we were concerned, Lenegus was our home, nothing more. No one knew about all this. It makes you wonder whether the city was just built on as an afterthought. But if so, to what exactly?
Big siphon.
Sorry. That probably sounded weird, huh?
Big wedge cannon.
Not at all. Sometimes it takes an outsider's eye to help you notice what you've been missing all along. This place is a mystery, that's for sure. Something tells me we'll find answers where we're going, though.
Yeah, you're right, Shion. I'm sure we will.
I like positive Shion. Yeah, we're good? Okay, hold on. Before we do anything, I'm about to travel all the way back to another planet so that I can go camping. I'm gonna see if I can do a cutscene to get a second Mystic Art. And if I can't, I'll just travel back here and continue on. I think I just had to get further in the story, maybe? Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know what's holding me back at this point. So it's been more than an hour. I've bonded so much with my teammates at this point.
Huh? Something smells nice.
It's probably the accessory I picked up earlier. It uses materials that put off a pleasing aroma.
Okay, I haven't heard this one.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. I'm jealous.
Want to try it on? I'm sure it'll look great on you.
Aw,
Really?
there's Gal
I'd
Pals.
love to.
The Gal Pal group is great. Ah, yes! I was right. I just had to get past that point. Okay, so now I need to be doing this as often as possible so that I can wait another hour of in-game time and do it again. The next time we play, I might just have all these conversations done, to be honest.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Please be the max one.
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
I just wanted to look at your face, baby.
Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
Alphen.
It's fine.
Oh,
We
Alphen.
used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least.
Now you love each other.
Hey,
Just enjoy each other's company and shit.
do you think you'd like to make something together?
What?
Make what exactly?
Yeah, right?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Yeah, right? Jesus, that can be taken a million different ways.
Huh? Dinner? Oh, dinner, yes. Yes, of course. Dinner. Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
So embarrassed.
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait. Is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together.
Oh my god, that's
Although I remember it
adorable.
not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Oh, they're on like a little date.
So much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
Yeah, Alvin can actually
True.
cook.
We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
It's comfortable, man.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done. When Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
What are you implying there,
Yep.
buddy?
I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open
Are
campfire.
you trying to, like, live with her
Build
right now?
chairs instead of these logs? Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Holy shit, they are really laying it on. Okay. They only just realized. I was like, guys, do you not realize that you're, like, basically talking about being a married couple? Like, goddamn, I thought you'd be more embarrassed.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
Yeah. You're now closer to Shion. That has to be Max, dude. That has to be.
I'm looking forward to breakfast.
Aw, man, is it not? Really? Oh, okay, cool it is. Ha!
Did you get enough sleep?
Woo! Woohoo! Got one! Second Mystic Art! Yeah! Okay, well, let's watch the skit real quick. More skits.
I never thought about this until now, Alphen, but doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Yes, what's wrong? What's up with yours,
Armor
man?
takes a strong body and a stout heart.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Thank you, Law. Asking the real questions.
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Would it be easier if you just
Look at
walked
Rim all
around
embarrassed.
outside of your armor most of the time and...
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Oh my god, you just can tell she's so embarrassed by that.
Are you doing this on purpose?
100%. Ah, I wish you could just do another conversation immediately. Ah! I want to do another one. Oh well. Let's go back to Lenegus. Wrong button. Lenegus. Oh, and then go right to the starship too. That's nice. No, I can't travel to this one. Or that either, actually. Huh. I have to specifically, like, travel from Calaglia. It's a little weird, but alright. I'm sure we'll get a new one at some point. A new point to fast travel to.
We've reached our destination.
Just go ahead and do 2 load screens. It's whatever, guys. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Low load screens. PS5 barely takes any time at all. Yeah. Now to do the story. We must enter the Forbidden Zone. Shion and Dohalim got some talking to do. Wait, what the fuck? Alright, they can all use healing arts. I was about to say, I hear Shion's noise, but that makes sense. They're all Rens.
Oh, dear me. What an unspeakable mess this has all become. Just look at the state of our city.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
Even the Zoogles have stopped heeding our commands.
That's super bad.
Whatever did we do to deserve this?
You really have no clue what might have caused this?
Would that I have. Alas, there was no warning, no prior decree. His Highness must have deemed it unnecessary for us to know.
Seems a little fucked, but whatever.
We have no choice but to grin and bear it.
I mean, you can all use magic. It's not exactly
But
your only
do
choice.
my eyes deceive me? Could I really be standing in the presence of his lordship, Dohalim of the House Ilkaris? I believed he was on Dana.
Yeah, well, he's here now.
Eyes do not deceive you. It is I, one and the same.
It is I,
I've
one and
returned
the
to fulfill
same.
a
I love
special
it.
duty, the details of which I cannot divulge.
As your lordship wishes. First, Lenegus mutates beyond recognition. Now, this unexpected visit. The Sovereign's plans are inscrutable indeed.
Indeed.
The Ilkaris house has produced a great many lords over the centuries. I shall be praying for your victory in the latest crown contest.
Thanks, bro. Except for the contest is fucked, but still, thanks. Alright. They didn't really give us much information, but nice. The old guy was kind of nice. Probably racist like everyone else, but that's not his fault. We'll grow out of it. Nothing back here. Oh, no, chest and shit. Okay, this place does have items. Strawberry. Strawberry. You can say that word in a million different funny ways. I'm thinking of like a specific Game Grumps clip, because I watch a lot of Game Grumps. Wait, what's this? Here? Here? Oh. Why is no one else healing this guy? There's like a million Renans here. Whatever. Shion's got you, buddy. Heal! In all my years, never have I seen such a potent healing arts. Thank you so much for taking the time to help an old woman like me. You're welcome. Oh, fancy parfait. Hell yeah. It's probably a really good, like, cooking recipe.
I know the basics of healing arts, but my skills pale in comparison.
Yeah, Shion is the best healer for sure. Sorry. Taking a drink. A drinkity drink. Probably should have started one of these conversations first.
Your lordship.
Your lordship! I could be one of these guys. Just kidding, I can't read apparently. You all know that.
Crown contest also. Alas, when the contender I was backing failed to clinch the title, I returned. I witnessed the deaths
so that's how that
of
happens.
so many slaves.
Indeed.
Oh, he actually seems like sad about it. So not everyone's just a dumbass.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're looking for a woman dressed all in red. Have you seen anyone of that description?
All red, eh? No, I can't say I remember anyone like that. I imagine she'd stand out somewhat, too.
Yeah, probably. Everyone seems to be wearing white.
Yeah. What about down on Dana during the crown contest? You didn't see anyone like that hanging around the lord you were serving?
What's with all these questions? I've never seen her, okay? Not recently or otherwise. Why do you want to find her anyway?
Never mind. Forget I asked.
Dolan, we need your title. Push him around. I'm a lord. Don't question us. Blah, blah, blah. One of those, you know? Alright. Oops. Hand slipped a little there, obviously.
Is everything okay?
I like your purple eyes.
Lost.
Hmm? Oh, yes. I can't seem to find my way home, is all. I was just about to make my umpteenth attempt at a new route.
God damn. I didn't realize it was that bad.
The situation is a real pain, huh?
I suppose the Sovereign knows best. I daren't stay here too long, though. A lower caste can only linger around these parts for so long before I outstay my welcome. I was hoping to avoid it, but maybe I'll have to go that way after all.
You mean you know another way round?
Here's some information. Oh, sorry. I was on mute. I was coughing.
Last I heard, you were in Dana competing in the crown contest.
Yes, strange, isn't it? If you know another route, we'd be grateful if you could tell us.
Indeed.
But of course. Please forgive me. There's a wall that sprung up ahead of here, with what looks to be...
Hell yeah. Alright, here we go.
I thought maybe it was a passageway between the different quarters, but I've no way of knowing for sure.
It's the forbidden zone.
It's worth investigating, at least.
So forbidden.
I shall go and assess the situation. In the meantime, wait for me here. If it looks safe, I'll come and let you know.
Or we won't, yeah.
You'd really do that for me? A lord troubling himself for someone of my lowly status?
Our lot in life is of little consequence. We are both Renan, first and foremost.
And even that doesn't matter that much.
Why, yes, my lord.
We're both like living people. Let's say that.
Well, we've canvassed the city for information. What do you think?
We go down
the
path.
No one has the faintest idea what's happened to the city after all. They haven't heard the news about the crown contest either.
You'd think that info would easily find its way up here. Has it always been like that?
Not to this extent. Which would indicate that something's suppressing the truth. That Lennigus is under some kind of control.
Yeah, maybe the red woman.
Everything that's happened to their city? The people here seem weirdly okay with it all.
They just accepted all that shit.
That one guy even said Zoogle had stopped listening to him. If that's true, these people are in big trouble.
Everything that happens here is attributed to the Sovereign's will. It's the way people have been conditioned. Their belief runs deep.
Yeah, it does.
Nothing happens devoid of a reason. To them, it's all part of the Sovereign's grand plan.
The Sovereign's plan. There is one thing I'm still not sure about. Just who is this person ruling over Lenegis?
That's the correct question.
The Sovereign, of course. He rules from Rena while presiding over both Rena and Lenegis.
Oh, so he's not even here.
Without the lords or anyone in the middle doing his dirty work? Isn't Rena at least the same size as Dana? That's a pretty big dominion for one person to rule over. I would have thought ruling Lenegis alone would be difficult enough.
The points you make are valid, though I confess I'd never given it much thought before. Here, the Sovereign's total authority is as natural as night turning to day. Come to think of it, I know nothing of the nature of how Rena itself is... Shion, have you ever been... No, forgive me. Have you met or crossed paths with, or even heard of someone who's actually made a visit to the homeland?
Oh. Is there no one there?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I. In which case, I would imagine that... But no, surely not. Can it really be that no citizen of Lenegis has ever been there?
Hold up, what are you getting at, Dohalim?
Assuming what I believe to be correct, it's possible that no one on Lenegis has ever laid eyes on the actual Renan homeworld itself. No one but the Sovereign, that is.
But what about trade and communication?
Huh.
There's got to be a flow back and forth, surely.
I guess not.
What if the Sovereign is imposing his will on Lenegis single-handedly? It could be a one-way street.
But I thought you said that the Sovereign's all the way over on Rena. If that's the case, can he really rule directly over Lenegis from so far away? What if something were to happen to the city, like now?
I'm beginning to wonder what the nature of this Sovereign even is.
Yeah, I got a lot of
Alfred said
questions.
He was forced into the role, right? Just before the ceremony. But Sovereign is also the title given to the almighty Renan ruler. So which one is it?
Thank you. Like, why would they want Alvin to be the Sovereign?
His or her predecessor, before becoming ruler over all of Rena and Lenegis.
What does that mean, though?
Thereafter, that individual is known as the Sovereign. Though, it would appear that the current ruler has gone silent. As for how Volron factors into all this, at this point, I no longer know what to believe.
I am quite
3
confused.
centuries ago, I became the Sovereign here on Lenegis. No, not just became, I was forced to. Me, a Danon.
Yeah, that makes no
300
sense.
Years later, we crossed paths with Volron, who also bears the Sovereign's crest. That's not the only thing we have in common. We both became Sovereign without winning the crown contest.
Do you think Volron was made sovereign for the same reason? Because of that ceremony?
Possible.
I can't say for sure, but it certainly sounds like it.
But that would mean that 2 sovereigns would need to exist at any one time. One whose job it is to rule, and the other for ceremonial purposes. We never did see Volron's body back in Ganath Haros. Is a new ceremony underway with Volron at its center this time? Could that be what's causing all this strange activity here?
I haven't.
Wait
What?
a second. You don't think Volron and the Red Woman are working together, do you?
Possible.
The ceremony can't go forward without the Renis Alma. The same one that the Red Woman stole.
There's something else the ceremony needs. A maiden. And unless there's another one out there aside from me...
Questions, questions, and yet more questions.
For real.
Ones that it seems will remain unanswered, until we can establish the Sovereign's identity.
If the Forbidden Zone really is off limits to everyone but the Sovereign, that seems as good a place as any to start. For the sake of liberating Dana, too.
Then it's decided. That's where we need to go.
One of the citizens mentioned a passage that she thought might lead to another section of the city. It could point us in the right direction.
It could indeed. Alright. Whew, we did it. One more skip, though. Maybe
I
2.
didn't realize Renans oppress their own kind, too.
Of course they do.
And yet,
That's
weirdly,
human
none of
nature,
them
man.
seem to mind. Am I the only one who finds that strange?
No.
It is the way things have always been, so no one thinks to question it. You have experience in that regard yourself, do you not?
Unquestioning acceptance of your own servitude. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Even so, the quality of life here seems much higher than any Danon city we visited.
It gives them
I
less
used
reason to
think
question
it was
it.
impossible to build an ideal society without wealth. But I suppose having it doesn't always mean people are treated fairly either.
More to the point, Not a single citizen seems to have even heard of the Red Woman.
Very unfortunate for
She's
us.
not here. What if it turns out we're looking in the wrong place entirely?
Well, then
It's still
we
too
do
early
plenty
to
this
say
shit.
anything
I
for
don't know.
sure.
For all we know, she might be able to blend in, move around unnoticed.
Yeah, not wear all red.
I say we hold off judgment until we've exhausted every avenue.
Alright, of course there's another one.
Tell me, Dohalim, has that skill of yours got a name?
And what skill would this be, pray tell?
Silver tongue?
You know, when you're talking to people around town. The way they suddenly become putty in your hands.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow.
I do. It's called friendly intimidation. Look imposing and speak in a deep, booming voice, and presto, you'll have people wrapped around your finger in no time.
I would never stoop to such scandalous tricks.
Yeah, you do it without realizing, which is much better, actually.
Any feelings of intimidation are solely in the eye of the beholder.
So there is a knack to it! Can anyone
So
do
there
it?
is a
Now
knack
you
to
got me
it.
curious. Is there special training to master?
Let's see. An obsession with being elegant is a must.
Also, Kisara's just
Oh,
roasting
and it
him.
has to be old-fashioned, too. Bonus points if you speak in a way no one can understand.
If you've a bone to pick with me, it'd be quicker to just come out and say it.
What? They look up to you, that's all. I'm just helping them along.
Kisara is roasting his ass.
What's got into Alvin and Law all of a sudden?
I can barely understand a word they're saying. And what's with the weird poses? Was it something they ate?
This is a funny
I
one.
hope you're willing to take the blame for this one.
I wasn't expecting them to take me so seriously. I'll go and have a word with them.
Like, I was just roasting Dohalim. Oh, wait, what? I took like a millimeter of a step and something else happened.
With nobody left to run the show, I wonder what the people here are supposed to do.
Exist, and that's it.
I mean, there's sovereigns up on the Renan homeworld, and all their lords were sent to Dana.
But Dohalim was a lord, right?
Only current acting lords have power. Renan society is quite strict about such matters.
Even if the other lords were still around, I doubt they'd be able to do much about the situation.
I wonder what they'd think if they were here to see Lenegus now. Balsif, Ganabelt, Almadria, and Volron. Now that I think of
Bastards.
it, aside from Dohalim, we know next to nothing about the other lords.
Well, yeah, why would we?
Yeah, they're bastards. I don't
To
care
us
about them.
Danans, They were just enemies we needed to overthrow. Nothing more.
I know. But seeing Renans in their own city, going about their day-to-day lives, it gets you thinking.
I guess.
It feels strange to imagine the lords living here too, you mean?
Yeah, a little.
If you're that curious about them, why not try inquiring with some of the locals? Every lord in their household has their share of supporters here on Lenegus. And
Even
luckily for
crazier.
us, the people here are unaware of the events on Dana, which means they should be more inclined to talk to us.
Huh, Renans and their lords. Interesting. New side quest. Alright, well before we get going, let's do the side quest. I want to see where it gets me. Hello, mister. Tell me about your lord. You want to know which lord I support? Why? Are you canvassing for someone? I'm with his Excellency, Erwolzi Teldius. Huh. You probably know him better as Lord Balsif. I know a lot of people consider him to be a giant brute. Believe me, I realize he can be an aggressive man. What those people don't realize is how much he looks after the members of his house. It's fair to say that House Teldius... Tedalus. Yeah, okay. Doesn't enjoy much esteem. Those of us who serve it with will be the first to admit that. But his excellency always stands up against any who would mean to harm us, of that we can be sure. His efforts in the crown contest aren't only for his family, but to improve the standing of each and every member of his house. I owe so much to his excellency, I can never dream of serving any other lord. Weird. Balsif being a nice guy?
Balsif had it in him to care about someone other than himself?
Right?
Really?
I don't know if I believe that one.
A change in
It's
position
impossible.
much to alter one's perspective.
So even he might have had something he wanted to protect.
Before he was an asshole. For just being an asshole's sake. Lord Dohalim, you have returned. Ah, and I see you brought aides with you. Do you remember who I am, my lord? Surely you must, yes? Not only do I support House Ilquaris, but more specifically his lordship personally. So much so, I've been trying to share my appreciation of his lordship to any who will listen. In fact, I was planning to publish my extensive writings on the subject through this very terminal for all to read and enjoy. But since the lines appear to be cut due to the recent tumult? I don't think I've ever seen that word used in a sentence. Tumult. I've been unable to upload them. I know, since you're all here, I'll just read them aloud. There exists a most handsome man, a man who radiates beauty, whose every word, every syllable is divine poetry. He hails from the famed house Ilquoris, and his name, Lord Dohalim. Music is his passion, the arts is his love. The scores of boorish, uncouth men of this land cannot begin to compare to his magnificence. So refined and majestic is his posture, why the mere thought of it brings me ecstasy. Once he ushers... Whoops, my bad. Once he becomes our sovereign, Renan shall bloom anew, ushering in an era of prosperity for our grand civilization. Until that glorious day comes, I shall forever be praying for his victory, morning, noon, and night. That's out of breath from being so passionate. Well, what do you think, my lord? I pulled my whole heart into it, hoping to capture your essence. Wait, I forgot to mention anything about his lordship's love for collecting things. That is important. I must take this time while the lines are down to append it. Only then will this masterpiece be complete. Embarrassing much, Dohalim?
I guess she intended to spread it throughout all of Lenegus then.
Good thing the lines were down so she couldn't.
It almost sounded like she was praising them too.
Maybe there was more to the guy than at first glance.
I shall refrain from commenting.
Poor Dohalim. I'm just gonna be quiet. Well, I never. To think anyone would try to tear me away from House Valkyris. What? What do you want? Don't tell me you work for Lord Dohalim or the dreadful Lord Almydria, do you? You don't? Well, don't scare me like that. To answer your question, I come from a family that has served House Valkyrius for generations. Indeed, I'm doing all I can to support Lord Ganabelt behind the scenes so that he might emerge victorious. Many think him to be a cruel man. He is. But I insist they're utterly mistaken. They're not. Though I won't deny he can be strict, he puts Renan's interest front and center like no one else. Why? He advocates that rather than stay confined to Lenegus, we should get on with colonizing Dana and expand our horizons. That way we'll become masters of both worlds and overturn our current minority status on Dana's surface. This is why he seeks to become our next sovereign. Tell me, is there a greater, more noble ambition than that? I think not. It is a pursuit of power for the advancement of all of our kind. It is what makes him an exemplary lord, a model above all others. God, I'm getting all tongue-tied. Though I was unable to accompany him myself, my two sons have been blessed with the honor of joining him on the surface. Ooh, I hope I didn't kill them. As their father, it fills me with endless pride. Okay.
Ganabelt was so horrible to people.
He was
Yet
awful.
he was invested in helping Rena succeed. Doesn't that seem just a little inconsistent?
A little bit.
I'm perhaps biased in this matter, I admit. However, in my mind, while all lords vie to become the next sovereign, they're also meant to serve as guardians of all of Rena.
It seems like Ganabelt also had people he cared about until the very end.
Well, he's still a piece of shit.
Couldn't he extend that to us Danans?
Thank you, Law. Alright, I'm gonna see if there's anyone in here. I don't think so. Probably all in, like, whatever next area there is, but... yeah, no. There. There's still two people I gotta talk to. One about Volron and one about Almydria. Well, Almydria, whatever. However you say your stupid name. Onwards to the next area of Lenegus. Make sure you don't miss any chests, too. Why do I feel like there should be a chest in that little... wait, is there a little side road? Yeah, why? Huh. It makes it look like I can walk down. Oh, that's literally this. Oh, I'm stupid. Ugh. My stupidity amazes me sometimes. There we are.
This area doesn't look as badly damaged as that other district we went through.
Indeed,
Oh, it doesn't.
the effects of Lenegus's transformation appear to be less pronounced here. Or, viewed another way, this area was simply luckier.
Also true. Alright, anyway.
Pardon me.
This area falls under the sole jurisdiction of House Caenaris. I must ask you to depart at once. Surely you don't claim to be ignorant of our famed house ruled over by our esteemed Lord Almadria. If so, I urge you all to listen well. In fact, I bid you to listen carefully regardless. Have you ever noticed how in the history of Lenegis only a few women lords have emerged to compete in the crown contest? Many have theories as to why this might be, but Lord Almadria quashed the doubts of any naysayers through sheer might. In fact, not only did she usurp her father and previous family master, she also removed her older brother to claim the seat for herself. What a bitch. Well, I mean, I guess if that's what you gotta do to, like, make your way in the world as a woman. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just looking at it the wrong angle, but she's still a bitch. She's still evil as shit. She is a woman who stops at nothing to get what she wants, who gives her enemies nary the slightest opening to strike. Truly, Lord Almadria is a woman of talent. No one all of Rena better exemplifies the virtues of our nation's meritocracy? Meritocracy? God. Stop using words I don't know. They don't know what a meritocracy is. Soon, the age of glorious women sovereign reigning over Lenegis shall be upon us at last. Yeah, whatever. She's like, she has a vagina.
I guess her willingness
That's it?
to stoop to any low came from a survival of the fittest worldview.
And some people here not only shared her belief, but championed it as morally right too.
Well,
That
fuck
doesn't
them.
make it
Oops.
true. Too bad they couldn't see through her.
Yeah, seriously. Alright. Last one.
Ridiculous.
How loathsome. Oh, I was just reading about Volron. Can I help you? Oh, he's not a fan of Volron.
Okay.
I was always an ardent supporter of Lord Urwagel Hilderus myself. Were it not for his sudden death on the surface, I likely still would be. In my eyes, Lord Urwagel, that's such a weird name, is the true Water Lord. I don't believe for a second that he perished in some accident, like they say. As for how Volron runs Ganeth Haros, don't get me started. I hear he enslaves not only Danans, but even his fellow Renans. We may live in a society where to the victor go the spoils, but his actions go against what we as a people stand for. Besides, just what sort of family line is this house Ignisuri of his anyway? I never heard of it until he came along, which means that they must be along the lowest dregs of society. That such an ignorant lineage could suddenly produce an astral artist capable of ascending to lordship is unheard of. None of it makes any sense, not to mention all this upheaval around here as of late. What is happening to our people? Alright. Well,
It seems like
no one likes Volron.
Don't really know much about Volron either.
Everyone hates Volron.
I remember being quite surprised when the Lord of Ganeth Haros changed so abruptly.
Didn't you have any doubts that something suspicious was going on?
No?
On the contrary. Remember, we Renans are raised to accept everything at face value.
Alright. Complete the quest.
When you think about it, the families of Renan lords must see them differently than the rest of us.
Well, of course.
Yeah, despite the brutality they're known for.
They must have had a lot on their shoulders, carrying all the weight and responsibilities of Renan society.
Renans live in a world where strength and power determine their position in the social hierarchy, so they tend to grow up fiercely competitive.
Well, they're all still
But
pieces
their
of
loyalty
shit.
to their people
Except for
is
Dolan.
also strong. It's what brings them together against outside forces, and nothing exemplifies that more than the Lords.
That's what makes them the guardians of all of Rena, so to speak.
Right. It's the same reason Balsif hated my guts, and Ganabelt went after you, because we're threats to Rena.
Guess that makes you an even bigger oddball than we thought.
So, Alphen, have you gained anything from all of this?
Yeah. I think it's made me realize that the lords were all people, too.
They're just evil people.
Balsif and the others, they all had their own circumstances to deal with as they went through life.
It's a cool picture.
Yeah, but still, just because they had loved ones in their lives doesn't mean...
I know. What they did was horrible. I'm not trying to dispute that. But at the same time, they weren't incomprehensible monsters either. They were individuals, just like the rest of us. So I guess what I'm trying to say is...
You're saying that they weren't bad because they were Renans, or because they were terrible monsters.
Those bad people, man.
Even if they did terrible things, they were still just people.
Renwell.
Am I wrong?
Not at all.
Being a Danan doesn't make you a good person. And being a Renan doesn't make you a bad one. I think that's something we've all seen.
Shion and Dohalim definitely make a good case for it.
Heyo.
And I'm going to keep doing
Love
my
those
best
guys.
to make sure I earn that trust. As a fellow human being above all else.
Aw. Well said, Shion. Yeah, I did it. I got gold and stuff. Ooh, a chest. I see you. Gimme. Sheep meat. Nom nom nom. Are there any other chests or anything around here? God, the healing noise throws me off when I don't see it. Yeah, I wonder what's this way. These guys really don't want me to pass, though, so whatever. Fire over there randomly. What's up here? A chest. That's up here. The grape gel. That's fun. Anything else? Oh, cutscene. Lots of
I just
cutscenes.
don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as planned, right? In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous contest.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, who was it then?
Hanfried Milgras, the former lord of Cislodia, if memory serves.
Okay.
So then this Han-freaked whatchamacallem.
Oh god, that's the most relatable line in this whole game. Like, I cannot get some of these names, man.
He's the current ruler of Rena?
Should be.
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegus?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh. Same thing goes for the sovereign that came before him.
Now that you mention it, I don't recall anyone ever visiting Lenegus from the motherland, sovereign or otherwise.
And that never struck you as a little bit odd?
Right? Jesus, you guys are just so
When
accepting.
you live here, it's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange quirks and discrepancies. The question is then, by whom? And to what end?
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very own. In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things out there as there have been contests.
True, but
So there should be
going on
multiple.
what we witnessed in Pelagian, it didn't look like the sort of thing that could be made to order. But if even the victor's speeches have been part of some grand deception, then where are they? Quite frankly, I'm not even sure what to believe anymore.
Making like a super weapon out of them? Oh
We are
god.
Renin by blood. Neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
With any luck, the Forbidden Zone might give us some answers.
No use standing around here chatting about it then. Let's get a move on.
Yeah, where do they harvest the Dark Master Core? Like on Renin probably? Just kicking it down there? Enslaving Renins or some shit? That would be pretty dark. Alright, don't see any chests or nothing. God,
Joe?
so many cutscenes. Ah, shit. It's what's-her-face.
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
Stop.
Why are you here? Wait. Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana already. Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still... kill?
Yep.
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one bit.
Ugh.
But let me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Yes.
Darling, what the hell are you saying?
Yeah, that's not actually
I
cool.
have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Man, that's a lot of resolve. He's like shallow ass, living in your revenge ass.
That's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else.
You don't even have the courage to get over shit 7 years ago. You know, like, do you really think Dolan wanted to kill his friend? Like, fucking dumbass.
You're just a coward!
Yeah, whatever. I literally, like, I don't even feel sorry for her. It's been 7 years. She's had plenty of time to... Oh, shit! Woman in red? What you doing? Yeah, that was a lot for him.
I apologize that you had to witness that.
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
Of course, we've all killed a lot of people.
Each of us have our pasts. I am no exception.
Before, back in Menancia, you mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
Duh.
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
He's like, I ain't talking about this shit.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
Yeah.
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
But I love you.
I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest, and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to. Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Dohalim!
Damn, man.
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
But I say them anyway, because I am Dohalim. Well, that was no fun. What's up with this area? Oh. What? Isn't that... I'm confused. So this is where I came from? I guess I was right here, and it just, like, teleported me through this little path here. Let's check, make sure there's no chests back here. I don't know. I don't like where they teleported me. It threw me off. Definitely no chests. Another little fire. Where the chest's at. There's a chest. Num 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 num. Give me that orange gel. Inside I go. Alright, alright. There's a store here. That's what I want. Some renting equipment, man. Another chest. Give me this shit. Tofu. Oh my god. The most primo food. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Nothing here. Oh, another cutscene. God damn, man. Can I play the game? Shit.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Yeah. It must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
Probably using... Can, like, really use it right now.
These Renan sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Of course something's the matter. Jesus.
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together. Avakir, Faria, and Tarnigan. That was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
Correct.
He was once my dearest, closest friend.
And I murdered him.
As well as Faria's betrothed. Despite Faria's lower-class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnigan and Avakir. It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
Ah, the good days. Yeah, oh yeah, we're playing music. Hell yeah, haha, yeah. I'm definitely not gonna kill one of you later.
Friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now,
Oh shit, I
think
can't
the
cut
idea
through
of
this.
breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth cherishing.
Yeah.
Besides, It was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
And that was all good.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnagan and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord.
And the music cuts out.
Tarnagan had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
'Cause I killed him.
What happened?
Tarnagan was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
Oh, you try to like cheat or something?
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait. Don't tell me she doesn't know.
She doesn't need to know that.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less, she would have been devastated.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
Yeah, it's not much better.
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty, instead I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now.
Yeah, some
The
good came of
Daemons
it.
there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
Your friend would have been evil. No faith in,
Shion's right.
his friend, I mean.
The Lord would have treated me as you did. Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago. You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today. So,
Oops.
try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice.
Okay.
Do you think he'll be all right?
No, Alphen was listening.
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
It's important to have someone like that.
He says to Shion.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
Yeah.
I hope you're right.
We're all his pals. Oh. That guy was watching too.
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
Oh, I'm gonna overdose on sugar from the
Goes both
sweetness.
ways. You've helped me keep going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
Oh, so cute.
See a medic and supply officer over there.
Yeah, me too.
If
Oh,
they know
fast
you're
travel.
with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
Sweet. Oh wait, I don't even need to rest. What am I talking about? Buy, sell weapons. Take these gold chunks, sir. Buy. Anything new I can get? Ooh, diamond stuff. It's better than some of the stuff I have, so let's get it. Yes, sir. That's worse. Better for Renwell. Better for Shion. Nope, not for me though. Alright, I can get grape gel now, that's cool. Or you could though. I just kinda forgot about it for a second. Sell some old armor. Wait. Did I just buy this? Might have just bought this. Oh wait, that's buying. But oh god. Sell. That's what it was. Alright. Sell that. Sell this. Sell that. Cool beans. Craft accessory. Can I craft any new accessories? Nah, same stuff. I still want to be able to make a Mystic Crest. It unlocks a skill tree for Shion. Oops. Forge weapon. Alright, there is new stuff. Whoa. That looks cool as fuck, dude. What the hell? That looks awesome. I mean, not like a very effective sword, more like a club, but still, it looks fucking sweet. I can make it too. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh man, there's 3 things I need to make for her. I don't have Blistering Fangs, but I do have enough for this stuff. This. Okay. The Manted Claw. Oh, I need it for this too. She needs 2 and he needs 1, and I have 3, so perfect. What about this? Whoa. That's like worse, but why is it the newest thing I can make? Huh, I don't know. I need Dark Mane though, so. Radiant Light 3. Oops, I didn't mean to equip it, but whatever. I just want to have all the weapons, you know? Can't make either of these things. I'll need Manted Claws for that too. Where do I get Manted Claws? I don't even know what that is. Dark Mane, Megafauna Bone. Ah, Manted Claws again. Really, that's the new thing I need to start grinding out. Well, let's get Dohalim his thing. For sure. I've been using Dohalim like crazy. Dark Mane for that. And I guess Law, if I can still make his. He only needs 1, or I mean 2. And Dohalim only needed 1, so perfect. Alright, we'll worry about everyone else later. Man's Ranch, back on the other planet. That's really weird, but okay.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Yes, Kisara, like every other time. Yes, we did. Okay, is there any chests? That's what we're doing now. We're on chest lookout. There's gonna be a chest right here. Aw. Damn it, I wanted to be psychic. Alright, well. Looks like we've done some good. Ooh, before we start going on, let's fly back to... I finally have a fast travel point here, so let's fly to somewhere. I don't know. Here? I don't know. Where... Fuck, where's a camping spot? No. Where's a camping spot, damn it? Should've just picked somewhere I knew had a camping spot, but whatever. There we go. I got there. I got there eventually. Alright. Alright.
We've reached our destination.
Okay. Oh, a new cutscene.
Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Yeah, it has.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danans, Renans, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time.
It is quite the ragtag group
Yet
we
here
got,
we all are.
like in every Tales game.
Leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens.
Oh, she found a sense of
figured
humor.
that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now...
She really likes waxing poetic
Right.
lately.
Now, I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart.
You won't have them for long, okay? We'll get rid of
I
them.
know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but...
Nah, it was you, man.
Swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see, that's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others. They shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
Okay, enlightening bond. Oh, I think this is the skill tree I get for reaching max bond with someone. Okay, yep. Defense plus 4. Oh my god, it's awesome. Defeat all the lights from the wedge. That's the next one for him. Yeah, what skills are here? I didn't look at that. Thunder Fang. Ooh, I like that. Overland extension. Does I already have KO prevention? What happens when you get 2 KO preventions? Yeah, who knows? Probably should get this. While I'm here. Alright, let's see, because that wasn't actually a thing.
Shion,
Damn it.
you look so tense whenever we're
Not enough
traveling
time.
on the road.
Do I? It's not something I do consciously.
It makes you look really Renin in a way, if you get what I mean. Oh, not in a bad way, though.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
I never thought I'd see the day where you'd say something being Renin wasn't an insult.
Wow, that is kind of interesting.
Same goes for you, right? You don't go around saying it's bad to be Danon.
True. I guess you have a point there.
Good
Alright.
night, everyone.
Oh, I should have actually cooked so I can see what that new recipe does. Whatever. We'll just do it again real quick.
All right, guys.
Don't mind me.
Ready to go?
I was hoping it had been an hour so I could do another conversation, but not even close. I guess I have a timer. Probably should have just looked at
Want
what
something
time I
to
did
munch on, Hoodle?
the first one. What is it? It's like a parfait. Where's the parfait? Fancy parfait. Elemental attack up medium. Cool. That's really good. I need eggs for it though, so I should go buy some eggs. The injured immortal.
Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
Not quite.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt.
Aww.
You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take.
Man.
Is that a crazy thing to say?
He really has come a long way from being like we're begrudgingly traveling together to now he's like just kind of openly admitting like I fucking love you, don't get hurt.
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy. But I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Oh my god. I have so many cutscenes and I refuse to not watch any of them.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
I need
Hunger
candy.
is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
That's kind of true.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
Kisara or Dohalim had it though. Like, come on.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
They're all gonna fight for it.
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Oh, that picture.
Stay away!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
We killed Law for an apple.
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
He's like, I just wanted to remind myself. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's cook. What do I make for now? I guess, I don't really know if I'm going into battle or not, so... I don't want to make anything too good. Let's just get the... XP boost or something? Or more dropped items small? Yeah, I have plenty of ingredients for this, so...
Looks perfect.
Boom. Just fuck it, Dohalim. They're all ready for the next conversation, but whatever. I'll talk to Dohalim anyway.
Do you mind watching our camp tonight?
Do 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 do. Yeah. Alright.
Shall we get
Back to Lenegus. To the stars!
moving?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Alright. Onwards. The Red Woman. Kind of afraid. Oh, finally people to kill.
Damn it. Lenegus soldiers.
They're gold ones too.
Avoid fighting them?
Nope.
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
I'm killing them. Immediate fight.
Much for them not wanting to fight.
I am Lord Dohalim of Elden. I command you.
Threat to the city must be erased.
Well, how much health do they have? Oh, a shit ton.
Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
Boom. Just gotta keep that combo going. We can take these boys out. Ah, shit. Ah. Fire! God, that new flaming edge, whatever attack is so cool. It's a giant wave of flames. Whoops. Attacking nothing. God damn it. Hold still. Come here. What? How did I miss that? Whatever. Alright, there we go. Got him. Fires, fucking pillar, good stuff. Got him.
The soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they were in armor and gold
They
and
weren't big talkers, that's
brainwashed
for sure.
probably.
They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed.
That seems
They
important.
seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegus hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
Maybe he has a hand in
Never
this
seen
then.
anything like that here on Lenegus before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Alright, well, let's get going. Ooh, platinum dog tag. Lustrous Astral Crit. They drop good shit. Chest. Anything here? No. What? How do I... What? What? Oh, it's another exit in this other room. Alright, well that makes more sense. Onwards. Oh, God, those Zeugles are crazy. Oops. Hold on. I want to get good items. I got a bunch of good drops, so... Happy bottle! Now my chain goes up. Yay! Die! Alright, let's take out the alpha first. Oh, don't have his thing. Dohalim, you could charge up your thing, that'd be awesome.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Bitch. Kisara! This one. This one. Oops. Fucked up. I totally fucked up launching the cool Mystic Art, but that's fine. Everyone's dying anyway. Keeping Dohalim's BG boost gauge thingy. I'm sure we'll have to fight more of these. I would like to catch them at the beginning of the next fight, rather than being like, like I was in this one. There's some Dark Mane. Oh! Fucking Jesus. Okay, well, now I know where I get the whatever, the mandible thing. It has to be from this guy, right? Dear God. Let me use an item. Let's use a lemon gel. Alright. All the health. What are you weak to again? These darks, probably light shit. I don't have light shit though. I don't think. Life bottle? Law, can you knock him down? Alright, full power. Not good enough. Kisara launching a big old shield at him. Very nice. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ah, man, I'm dying a lot. Getting, two in there. I say as I go right back in there. Yeah! Yeah! Lightning! Dohalim. Yeah. I love that one.
We can really make weapons with
10 claws, man. It's nice. What do you guys give me? Fire! Law? Law and Dohalim, mad comboing. Twin heavenly swallow.
I feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stronger. I could use some help, thank you. Ow. Wish I used that on the right person, that would have been nice. There we are! Epic Mystic Art power! And Sheath. Damn, I thought I'd catch him when he was falling, but he's still in the sky, I think. I don't know, he's down here. There you are. Can't even keep track of you, my team is just kicking your ass so hard. Oh, oh. Alright, Dohalim, thank you. Just juggled him. Yeah. Ooh, a chest. Mine.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
No, they do not.
Is someone making them stand?
In the Forbidden Zone, something. Ow. God damn it. I just want to use my attack. Lots of Void Slash. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't tried vacuum blades, which I think is just like kind of similar to Demon Fang. Ow, 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 ow. Oh no, not quite. It's a cool attack for sure. I might actually still put it on for something, but I need double Demon Fang for sure. It's the best distance move I got. I always forget about my other range of arts, so like raining slash and shit. It's a really good attack I should use more often. Regular one. Just want to land anything. There we are. Down. And all the health. Full power! Oh god. Coming for me, man. There we are. Well, Alphen's dead. Alphen's fucking dead.
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Alphen, you're dead. I'm so sorry. Alright, anyway. Let me use all my apple gels real quick. Just fuck it. Why am I even still, like, holding those? Some peach shells, too. This will be what I use to top people off in the menus from now on. Cool beans. What's over here?
No choice. Engaging!
Ah.
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
In a bind? How long are we gonna keep this up for exactly?
And all the power, because he's immobilized. God, I love that move. Oh, cool. Go Kasara. I didn't even realize you were an overlimit. Got distracted. Oh, jeez. Ow. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Damn it, stand still. Everyone's just piling it on. It's my favorite part of any fight, when everyone just focuses on one enemy that can't handle it.
But a victory nonetheless.
Just kick the shit out of them. Good God, what else is here? I think I'm going the right way, which actually isn't what I want to do. I always want to go the wrong way first. Hey, wait, I get. Got him. Burning. I'll burn it all! I definitely got Alphen's thing figured out here. Got a definite combo that's working for his second Mystic Art. I have to figure out one for everyone else, although I never play as them, I guess. But I gotta use them all at least once, so if the other, like, I don't know how good the AI will be at using the second Mystic Art, but if they're not good, I'll figure it out. I'll make sure I show them all on stream. Don't worry about it. Oh, really again? Cool. Just use the regular one this time. Oh, cool. The other guy's here. Oh, killed him. all my health again, because that's how I do it. Offense is the best.
I can feel my power growing.
Ooh, an actual chest. What's in here? What is it? What is it? Oh, it's money. That'd be something cool. Alright, so that's the room I'm supposed to be going to. I went this way. I think it's just right here that I haven't explored, so... Only one room, really. It's not bad. And I don't know if we're going to go into a fight immediately, so I kind of want to keep that streak. That, you know, I'll be fine. Whatever. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Transcendent Temple. Is that what I need for the Mystic Crest? I don't think so. They're all so sneaky, and I don't like it, yeah. Hopefully I hit a couple of them there. That's one. Okay. Hit him with the flames. More Kasara action. Radiant Genesis! Yes! Got him.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Hexbreaker. Come on. Good stuff, but fuck, I thought this would be where I get the, oh wait, there's something else in here. The, whatchamacallit? Oh, Red Sage. I almost missed the fucking Sage. Probably should use that too. Max HP, huh? Let's use that on Rinwell probably, right? Lowest HP. Yeah, her and Shion. We'll go with Rinwell. Gonna go with Rinwell. Running, running, and running, running. Probably should heal before the thing, but I'm not going to. Just because there's usually a little healy spot before the bosses. Oh. I guess it's really nothing. It was just like, this is the spot you want to go to. Okay, well that's not bad. Alright, where are we now? I mean, still in Lunigus, obviously, but...
The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
Okay, that answers my question.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Sovereign powers.
Whoa, we? I thought this was sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Alphen.
If you could. Give us a little razzle-dazzle. Okay, here we are. Please don't kill everyone. He's gotten fine at it, so I think he'll be A-okay. Alright, there we go. Whoa, that's not the kind of door I was expecting.
Yes, it opened.
That's a crazy-ass door.
If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
Yeah, it's just the power. Oh, astral energy.
What the?
Are we gonna get, like, the feeling, like, or, like, the voices like we did the first time? Oh, shit, that's me, isn't it? Yeah, it's Alphen. Oh, it's what's-her-face. Oh, I'm not happy to see her.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
Probably terrible.
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, Why do you seem so calm right now?
She probably knows more, huh?
Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Really easy.
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home.
And she meant it. Nice lady.
I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway.
Also true.
So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
And he does.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are a person.
Because you are.
Bam!
It's
Nailed
true
it.
We come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
Yeah.
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
I mean, it's both the
Here's
same.
what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
Even when it went bad, she still did it, man. Good old Naori. Okay, so we all got a view of Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
Only less pink.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It's the astral energy mumbo jumbo, I guess.
300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
Kinda doubt it.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Why would you do
You
that?
guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
Yup.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all.
Yeah, it's her ancestor. It's kind of
So that
weird,
was
huh?
my ancestor,
Yeah.
huh?
Okay, that's what she was
It was
actually
like
thinking.
looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is.
Alphen's just like... God damn it. Alphen just comes up. Yeah, a less sexy mirror. Heyo! Just fucking doing terrible job at flirting.
How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
Gonna have to.
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
Like, I'll do it for you, baby.
That's not all.
Baby.
This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad.
Gotta free everyone, man.
I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
No. Yeah, here's a Healy spot. Yeah, it's about to be a boss fight, I'm thinking. Oh, jeez. Who wants to die? Is it gonna be like Ferris with the Dark Master Core or something? Well, that looks like Ferris's outfit from earlier, am I right? Yes, I called it! Oh, fuck yeah. Because the red woman came up and looked all sketchy.
How did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
Yeah, red woman shenanigans for sure.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
I'll kill you.
You're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Yes, I was right about that too. Dark Master Core. Or is that just the Renaissance Alma? No, it's a Dark Master Core. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later.
Yeah, definitely not the time. We gotta murder some shit.
What? I've never known Faria to control...
Oh, it's just the summoning. Thank God I don't have to fight her too. Okay, it's dark, so light attacks will be good. I don't have any of those. Rinwell, please do lots of light stuff. And Shion, take Kisara's spot, please. Ow.
Where did you get our hands on that?
First we handled the Zugals, then we kept some answers. Aim for the weak spot. Dragon Swarm!
Here goes!
Ow. Get him! Ow! Got knocked out of the air, but it was worth it. Die! Wait, Kisara, why are you still here? Get out. Put Shion in. She has healing powers. There we go. I'm healed, right? Yeah. Damn it. He keeps interrupting all my attacks, but that's to be expected. Gotta start using some more boost stuff. Or not. Hold on. Full power!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you. Go on, Demon Fang. Dragon Swarm.
2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Get him, Alphen. Kya? Nice. Too bad it hit like the threshold of like half damage. I don't think it will go over a certain amount at that point. But now he's at half. Behind him, so hopefully he doesn't interrupt me. Darkness! Darkness! Be careful, everyone! Darkness! Dohalim, no! It's okay, I have a life bottle. I'll revive you, my friend. Ow! Shit! Ah! Shit, 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 shit. God. Tormented limbs is crazy. God, he's shooting like poison shit too. Get down, Law. Wait a second, is she an overlimit? No. Thought she was an overlimit. Got excited. Once she unused her new thing. Oh wait, I only have 1 HP. Oh, I'm good. God, can't keep up. Fight's so fast paced. Damn you. Wait, hold on. Who's she healing? Probably Dohalim. Okay, cool. I will use life bottle on Rinwell. Let's use this straight up. Think that'll be enough. Yep. For sure. Oh, one more hit. Shion. Alright, we got it. Woo! Take that, you monster. The team's super strong right now. We're doing alright. Okay, are you gonna... She gonna snap out of it?
Can you hear me?
We're gonna have to fight her too, maybe? Hope not. Oh no.
She's preparing another summoning.
Don't do it.
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
Break it.
Dohalim.
Yup. Perfect.
Forgive me.
Wow. How do you knock someone out from the belly that easy? Thought it'd be like a neck chop. It's like the usual go-to, like, easy knockout.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Well, that's
Not
good.
her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
That's more than nothing.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
Nah, fuck it. We got shit to explore.
I'll take her off your hands.
You? Avakir, what are you doing here?
Of course he followed us, because he heard us in the park. Like, that was very obviously him.
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out.
Through all the
I
Zoogles.
heard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
You're not the type,
I like
dude.
to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit.
Yeah, he's still your friend, man.
I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
I like him. Even if he is a little racist still. He'll get over it. Like I said earlier, he'll grow out of it. Miss All Heal. Oh wow, it really is epic music now.
He seems like a good friend.
Yeah.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Of course he does.
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back.
I don't know, you seem to be doing pretty good in that fight there, buddy.
And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother.
For real,
under
dude, come
orders
on.
from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive.
Yeah, also
That
not
and
your
the
fault.
whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting.
Whole damn system's
to put an
rotten.
end to this whole messed
Rotten
up
to the
system
core.
that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim.
Excuse me.
I know it hurts to hear.
You only move forward.
But those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
You can
So I
only...
just forget the harm I caused?
No, you can only make the world better,
the
man.
Opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living.
Yes, ma'am.
Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget,
Good
we've
talk.
still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting
Ooh,
her.
lots of
You all did
experience.
much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
There's chest in here. Alright, whatever. So there's only one other place to go. It seems really weird I can only fast travel to this one place, but whatever. I need to go see if I can have another conversation around, you know, campfire. So, to the other planet I go. No
Looks
camping in
like we
Rena.
made it here in one piece.
Yes, I would like to rest. I would like to rest right here. Rest and do the resting.
Hey, Shion. Got any requests for supper tonight?
Me? Not really. I'm fine with just about anything. Everything you cook is delicious.
Aw.
Well, thank you. Seeing you devour my food makes all the work I put into it well worth it.
Yeah. Never explained why she...
That eager to you?
Never explained why she's such a glutton. You know?
Nothing wrong with that. We all have to eat to survive. It makes me happy to see people eat their fill on what I fix.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
Oh, Shion. Is there like a better, more dropped items? Do I only have one? No, I have the one. Okay, more dropped items, yes. That is what I will make.
Looks...
And then... Yes! Okay, who would... Rinwell and Law are the most likely to actually be ready to have a second art here. I'm gonna go with Rinwell and hope to God that she's at max.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I'm surprised to see you up reading so late. What have you got there?
Oh, it's a book about magic. I was hoping I'd reach the end of this chapter before I went to bed.
I'm impressed you can read all that tiny text without drifting off.
It's easy.
Does make you tired,
Honestly, the subject is so interesting, it keeps me wide awake. Although I have to admit, the more I read this book, the more I realize just how much I still have to learn. I hate not knowing it all, so it pushes me to keep learning as much as I can so I can be a real expert.
A real
That's why
expert.
you're studying by the campfire every night, huh? You've really changed, Rinwell.
No? Think so. Hasn't she always done that?
I don't feel like it.
Yeah, hasn't she always done that?
Remember how you used to be when we first met in Calaglia?
Standoffish.
Sure, but that's because I was still hiding a lot from you guys. Am I really all that different aside from that?
Definitely. It's the difference between a rock and the sun.
Are you saying I used to be like a rock? That's not something you should use to describe a girl, Alphen.
He's working on it.
My bad. But the comparison is still apt. You used to not be open with us about your magic at all. And now look at you.
Love sharing the bit.
I guess you may have a point. I used to hate studying magic because my parents made me do it. And after everything that happened, I felt like it brought nothing but trouble. But now, I don't think it's so bad after all. Maybe I really have changed more than I thought. All magic is simply astral energy combined with knowledge. It's neither good nor bad by itself. It all depends on how you use it. Saying it out loud, I guess I finally made peace with it.
I think you have Law to thank for that.
What? Why him?
Oh, look at her all embarrassed because she has a crush on him.
I mean, he was kind of the one who...
Nope, he's got nothing to do with it. None. Zilch. Nada. Nothing.
God, she's such a kid about it.
If Law heard that, he'd be pretty bummed, you know.
Super tsundere about it.
Crazy. I don't see why he would be.
Are you saying you rather he wouldn't be?
Look at that Elfin teasing her.
The fact you can get so worked up about things now is another sign you've changed.
Sounds like someone wants me to put on a little magic show.
Oh my God.
All right, all right.
She's ready.
I'll take my leave before I say anything else that might get me into trouble. Just make sure you aren't staying up too late, okay?
They reflect about law.
I'm not a little kid anymore. Yeesh. Though
The
actually,
closest, though.
it felt kind of nice hearing that. I wonder why.
Because we're like your big brother, you know? Alphins looks out for you. It's great.
Night, everyone.
I think that was her max, though, because we talked about how far she's came and all that shit. Yes! Aquarius Damnation.
Thanks to you, I was able to rest easy.
Ooh, that sounds cool. Alright, so I think I'm going to call it here for the episode, guys. Next time we'll continue exploring the Forbidden Zone in Lenegis, but yeah, I'm going to do some, I don't think grinding, because I'm pretty good level. I'm probably going to do some fishing or something. I think I've caught all the fish but one, but I might try to get that one last one. And I might do some side quests if there's anything, but I don't think there is. I think I've done, like, all the side quests that I can right now, because, yeah, for whatever reason, it's not letting me finish that, even though I found all the owls. Oh, I can do that one, probably. Look at the tower on top of the mountain. Huh. Is that... These have to be the other temples, like the other light things. And I might be strong enough to do them now, so maybe I'll try those. But if I beat the boss, same deal as before, I'll beat it on stream also. This is another boss I couldn't quite beat, and then can't get that book. I just can't make it yet, so... okay. Or maybe I can. Maybe it's that new book I found. Let's try that. Forged weapon. Craft weapon. Rinwell. Historia Rene. Maybe that is it. Alright. I can make the carrot. Hell yeah. Can't make the farm fence still. Where do I get Blistering Fang? Whatever. Can't make that either. No, I don't have enough mystical lumicores anymore. Lame. Nice. Laws, for some reason, always the easiest one to make shit for. I don't know. Weird. A bunch of money. What else you got? Amethyst mail. That's still worse than everything I have, though. But like a good chunk, too. I had to check everyone just to be sure, but yeah. That's just worse. Got some of those. Don't need that. Even out the peach gels. Yeah, fuck it, just one. I got enough of those. Alright.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Now, let's see if the lady in... What place was it? I think it was... El Menacia? Yeah, El Menacia, the palace, and the library. Yeah, okay. So, let's go here. Because it might be this book, now that I think about it, the Rene whatever. That could be the rarest book for someone on Dana. Let's check it out. I would really like to finish up the side quest. The more side quests I can get off that list, the better. Just for, you know, like, I don't know, consistency's sake. Just having that shit done. You're like, check. Love having all. I wasn't saying my OCD's sake, but I don't have OCD. I should probably stop using the word like or the phrase like that. All right, crazy lady. This lady's crazy if no one remembers.
Huh?
Goodness, who would have ever guessed a book such as this existed in our world? All right, it is this one. Sick.
Can't be.
Could it be? Could it be that you graced us with your presence from another world entirely? You're insane. She's definitely got a volume or two missing in her head library. That's what I've been telling you this whole time.
Great.
Sigh, I won't lie. I'd rather like it when you look at me like that. Weird. Okay, Elder Cloak. Oh shit. It must be like a super good item for Rinwell.
Why?
I must admit you're quite the stupendous reader. Never would I have imagined there would be such an avid book collector here on Dana. Well, I mean, that's right. I forgot. She is Renan, so why is this book so rare to her? Whatever. I was so certain that nobody loved books as much as I, but it appears that I have met my match. I feel so inadequate.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal, you know.
Yeah.
She's right. There's a lot of other stuff to enjoy aside from reading books all the time, you know. Aw, are you trying to console me? That's so sweet of you. Perhaps you could teach me just what you mean exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'd love to. God, she's coming on the Law so strong. Rinwell's gonna get jealous.
You dummy.
Damn it, Law.
Whoa.
I can tell you two are rather close to one another. Make sure you take good care of him for me, alright? I'll take care of him, alright? You have my word. Look at her blushing too, though. I'm so envious of you, truly. Aw. Oh, I can make pancakes now. Hey, pancakes!
And then she has to come along and...
Still bitching about it?
Looking a little red there. You working up a fever or...
You dummy!
You don't get it, I have a crush on you. La, come on, you're even more oblivious than Alphen. Alright, well, I completed that side quest, that's fun. Let's go to Lenegis and just be outside the park, I guess, for next episode. I guess, I don't know. Maybe I can up some skills real quick.
Looks like we made
As well. Yeah, 1,000 and stuff. Wait, what's that?
it here in one piece.
Ah, damn it, there's another goddamn cutscene skit. Ah!
Do you think Faria
I
was
love them,
really
but
being
there's
controlled by
so
someone?
many.
Certainly seem that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
Yes.
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon.
Sketchy.
We need to find whoever it is. Fast.
Okay, that was a short one. Cool. Alright. Let's up some skills then. Wow, I almost have most of these done. Penetration plus 40 if I complete that one. And that. And this one, which is resistance plus 50. Also pretty good. So those are it. Flaming edge burst. Okay. Oh, okay, that's actually really good. Maybe I should save it for the faster charging. I don't think I've actually read or realized that was faster charging. That's really good. Overwhelming extension, Thunderfang. Those are all good, but I think I'm gonna save Alphen stuff up. Now, Kisara. Oh man, I am doing a really bad job at like completing one tree. Look at this. So many trees I have not completed. It's attack plus 10, creation plus 10, elemental attack plus 40. Let's finish this tree. This will be the next tree I do. Bam. Done. Moving on. Dohalim. This is a new tree for collecting enough artifacts. Elemental defense plus 40. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I can get this one. This one is what I would get. I have gotten it. I have achieved it. Yeah. Yeah, that's so I can use this boost gauge more easily in succession. Written well. Tidal Wave's a really good attack. I'm probably gonna have her learn. What's the bonus? Elemental defense plus 50. Penetration. Penetration, yeah. Lots of penetration for her. Resistance. Resistance. And elemental defense. Have to finish that one off at some point, but we're gonna do this one first. Tidal Wave. And then over limit extension, so she can use her second move easier, or second Mystic Art. Shion, 1700. Wow, that's a lot. Still have to fucking craft a Mystic Crest. I can't believe I cannot find the item for, like, the material for a Mystic Crest anywhere. Attack plus 10, penetration plus 50. Yeesh, that's a lot better. Okay, explosion, laser shot. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go with explosion, increase special ammo. Worry about the rest later. Law. Law. Which one is his best bonus? Definitely this one. Alright. Gotta save Alphen stuff up. Right? Forget what I decided to save up for, but I'm saving up for something. Alright, the charge. Faster charge time. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna call it good now that I've done all the stuff on screen that I can, and next time we'll explore the Forbidden Zone. But until then, guys, I will see you around. Thanks for stopping by and whatnot. I appreciate it.